Hello, hello, hello. So, this is the What's Really Going On series, and what's really going on in the world has nothing to do with the physical world. The entire experiment of this world is basically, call it a cognitive, emotional experience, which is obvious. However, because we sense with our senses, we begin to think that the world that we exist in is real. That's exactly like a little avatar, a little character in a computer game thinking that the reality that he's in is real. Now, is it real? It's real to him. You can only jump so high, move. There are certain laws, there are graphics, there are certain realities. If you just made that whole thing 3D and imbued him, which today you could basically do that. Basically with AI, they're teaching computers how to think, how to recognize objects, so they're mimicking the brain. And so the thing can have, I don't think it could have emotions, but it can have cognition. But in any event, the point is that it's just basing a reality on what it sees, which obviously is nothing compared to what it is. And so ultimately, we are, of course, sensitive beings. I think the key word, if you want to understand reality, is that word sensitivity. To be sensitive, you have to have three things. First of all, you have to have a mind. You can see another. You can even see yourself. The second thing is you have to have emotions. Certain things make you feel certain ways. And the other thing is you have to have the ability to identify, to see in another yourself. So when you know that you're sensitive, that you can feel love, you can feel hate, you can feel pain, you can feel sorrow, etc. So everybody else that you assume is like you will feel that as well. And that's the key thing to understand. That's the sole factor of the human being. Everything that we see that is physical does not appear to be sensitive. It doesn't appear like a rock has emotions or a tree. But as you sort of move up the ladder with the animals of different types, obviously a dog has emotions, no question about it. And certainly us people, we know we're emotional, we're sensitive. So it stands to reason that the creator of sensitivity is sensitive too. He feels. He has a mind, he has emotions, and he has the identification. He sees in us himself, and therefore he cares. That's where caring comes from, because you identify. And so, therefore, obviously the creator is unlimited. It's not a composite. But be that as it may, we can extract, like it says, I understand God for my own self. The reason God made us with these cognitive emotional abilities is to understand sort of how he is. And therefore, the key thing is as follows. The world was made in order for us to discover God. That's the whole story. Now, that basically takes intellectual inquiry. You have to think about, why do we exist? How did this all come about? And so that's really what's going on here.